Hey, hey, hey. Um, Twin Flame Collective. This is the CaramelLoveGuru. And to me, this is looking like it's a Divine Masculine reading. And I see 11, so this is a Divine Masculine reading. So let's just go ahead and go over what's going on inside of their heads right now, okay? So, masculines are really trying to get right in their money, okay? Right here, I'm trying to get the cards into the readings more, you know, it's like, who cares about my face when the messages are right here? But, so, I'm sorry. So, with the Son of Pentacles, it's saying that they're awakening. You know, they're seeing how they could get money. They're seeing in which ways they could start to get money. They're really focusing on making sure that they can be financially ready and financially stable. But I feel like right now they're struggling a little bit with their emotions. Like with the Son of Cups, we take this as, if it was upright, it's that they're trying to get into their emotions. But because it's in reverse, we're seeing it as they're trying, it's like their emotions are just all over the place. They don't know where to go with it. They don't know what to do with them. They're like, you know, I don't think that I've ever felt this way before, and I honestly don't even know what to do. So I'm going to try to focus on my coin because I don't know what the hell is going on in my head. Like, in all honesty, they're like, I don't know what's going on. And it's like they feel their emotions going berserk. They're trying so hard to hold on to them still. Hold on to these cups so that they don't have to, so that they don't, you know, just fly open, just like literally freaking saying anything, everything. They're really trying not to, like, they're really trying hard, but they're about to explode. They're about to explode with all the truths, with everything. They're like, I honestly don't know how much longer I'm expected to hold on by my claws, because it's a little rat holding on, like holding with his claws, his little claws onto the cup for as long as he can, but he knows eventually that all this stuff is going to fall out. And it's like, he doesn't understand why he's feeling this way. But eventually, or it's just going to be like a click in his mind, he's going to realize that he's feeling all these emotions because he can't stop thinking and wanting to have the perfect, happy home. He's stressing his mind, his spirit is stressed, his finances are stressed, his heart is stressed. Everything that could be stressed is stressed. And he's starting to realize it's because he has to put his time and energy into filling up his cup for this perfect happy home, for this life that is meant for him. For these things that are meant for him. So now he's like, okay, I'm gonna let all my emotions flow into this perfect happy family because hey, you know, who's gonna get me? Who's gonna, you know, understand me more than the person that's meant for me? My kids, my loved ones, you know, who's going to have me more than the person who I'm meant to be with? Divine Feminines. Remind you, at the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Wands, which is my twin flame card. So it's like when I say perfect happy home, he's thinking about his divine feminine. He's like about to explode because it's like when he focuses on his perfect happy family home, he's like, wow, all these financial ideas, all these things that I want to happen, like all these great like things are coming to my mind. With the Father of Pentacles in reverse, that's, oh sorry, I have my hand in the way. With the Father of Pentacles in reverse, he's really like, okay, now I've melted together the moon and the sun to make a star. Now what do I do with this star and my creativity? Where am I supposed to put it? Because as you see, these cards are upside down. So like he's not sure where to go from here, how he can make these ideas into a reality with the Divine Feminine, who is the Daughter of Cups, who is somebody who is getting into her emotions in the right way. She's letting go of things that she shouldn't be stuck on. She's kind of trying to float in the water of creativity. Like, she knows if I can get my emotions together, I'll be able to silence those voices screaming at me that everything is going to shit. If I can control my emotions. And then I can listen to my intuition, because if I shut off that voice that's always screaming, oh, you're here, you're not where you need to be, you're unhappy, you're this, you're that, you're that. Well, she's like, if I can learn to turn that off and focus on positivity, I'll be swimming in creativity. I'll be swimming in the waters that are meant for me. I'll be swimming in these colorful waters that I know that I can be. And with the Father of Pentacles, he's looking at the twin flame connection. He's looking at what could be. He's looking at where things should be. He's looking at where things used to be. He's looking at the things that he's done. He's looking at the things that have went wrong. He's looking at everything. He's looking at everything. And he feels like now he has to rise above everything. Everybody who tried to say, oh, this female or this guy, they're not good for you. Or, oh, you can't do this. Or, oh, you know, like, there's no such thing as love. There's no such thing as this. There's no such thing as true, you know, as somebody that you're meant to be with. There's no such thing as a happily ever after. There's no such thing as the perfect, happy family home. You'll always have to settle. They're getting over that, though, because they're starting to see, I had this in front of me the whole time. I had this in front of me, and I was playing with it. I wasn't taking it seriously. I was letting all these naysayers and karmics and all this extra stuff, I was making them make it seem like there was no way that this shit could be true. That my feminine had to be fake because nobody is this real. Nobody is this true. Nobody is this strong. Nobody is this open. Nobody is this creative. Nobody is this great of a person. They're listening to everybody be like, this person is lying to you. They're giving you a false face. But now they're seeing, wow, they only fucked themselves up by believing what everybody else had to say. They were... Okay, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. I keep kind of intuitively going in. We're just going to keep going. So the masculines, you know, they're like, I don't know what to do because they haven't made a choice. Haven't made a choice? Haven't made the choice to let go of the blockages that are keeping him away from you. Karmics, naysayers, bullshitters, people who have only negative things to say when they go and talk to them about you. They haven't made the choice to let these blockages go. Which is keeping them from their one. And also keeping them from getting to all the money that they can, because God isn't going to give you everything that you're meant for. He's not going to give you a way to make it happen unless you have the person that is meant for you beside you with this twin flame connection. He's not going to give you what's meant for you until you're doing right by your twin flame. You have your own things that are meant for you, and you have your own stuff that you will be successful in without your twin flame. But for masculines who have went through denying their twin flame, you know, believing all the lies that all these people had to say about their twin flame, sitting here, you know, just doing their twin flame dirty. Yeah, well now God is like, okay, so you want to do all this when I gave you somebody who will literally only do right by you and push you to be the best you? Okay, well, I'm going to put you on a standstill. I'm going to let you see all the stuff that you can make happen. But I'm going to also make you see who this person really is to you. Because while you're getting away from listening to what everybody else has to say, getting away from worrying about what anybody has to say, about the choices that you make, well, feminines are letting go of negative feelings, emotions, trauma, anything that has been negative to them. They're letting go of it because they know that that's the only way that they can get really into their emotions, is that they let go of all the bullshit. Your twin flame is letting go of blockages while you're still trying to make the choice to let go of blockages. Feminines have already let go of blockages and now are feeling a lot better. Whereas masculines, they're not making the choice to remove blockages, so they're stuck in negativity. They're stuck in their head. They're stuck feeling like they can't control anything. Feeling like they can't control anything. And here's this twin flame connection here. You know? And it's like the masculines are finally seeing it and realizing that they had the most honest, truthful, strong, hardworking, loyal, I don't know if I said that already, but loyal person that they could ever have. Someone who made them feel complete. Someone who was also a friend when they needed them to be. Someone who brought them peace of mind even when they weren't feeling successful. Right? But the masculines, wanted to listen to what everybody else said. People who when the masculine wasn't successful, they didn't want to hear shit that they had to say. If the masculine wasn't successful, these people weren't by their side. So now God is humbling the masculine again, because when he got to his money, right? When he was getting to his money, he had all these people coming back, and he turned his back on the feminine. Because all these people that he had been yearning for, that he had been feeling sad about losing, the people who he has been, feeling some type of way about losing. When he was down bad and he got back up, he went right back to them. Right, and turned his back on the feminine who was there for him when he was going through his hardest times. When he was going through the hardest things in his life, she always tried to love and do right by him. But he turned his back on her so quickly when he began to get success. Someone who made him feel good, made him know that he was never alone, made him feel complete, have peace of mind and hope when he wasn't successful and when he wasn't able to make everything happen for them. They taught him how to love himself, how to love themselves. The feminines taught the masculines how to love themselves in a way where it was like they were giving so much of their own love that they had. Like, the feminists were giving so much love to the masculines that they had really lost themselves. They were imbalanced. They were imbalanced. The masculines were imbalanced, filling up everybody's cup but the one that he should have been. Leaving this person out to dry, leaving them to go through things by themselves while they ran to aid everybody else. The masculines, weren't there for the feminine when they went through their hardest times, because they were so worried about doing right by these people who wouldn't be in their lives if they didn't have anything to give. They were neglecting the feminine to do right by everybody else, to give to karmics, to give to this person, to give to that person, to give to all these people that the feminine had helped them heal and get away from. Right when they got up, they turned their back on them and left them hanging when they needed them the most. I'm going to be honest, I had a situation where, I had got, sexually assaulted. And it was a really hard time. I mean, I've had it happen before, so I knew how to get over it, I knew how to get past it. I got my first kiss, my first time, everything that a girl looks forward to giving by choice, I always got taken away from me. I always had that snatched away from me. So, I went through the situation again. And honestly, I had only told one person. But at the time that I was going through it, I had lost so much weight. I was super skinny. Everybody's looking at me, talking about how, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that. And I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not telling anybody what's going on. I remember after it happened, I had wanted to I wanted to tell my masculine. Or whoever, my whatever the hell he is. I wanted to tell him. But you know what had happened? I had got home. And he went straight to his ex. Because she was hurting. Because she had something that she was going through. So, and mind you, also, when he starts messing with his ex, he starts being a dick to me. He starts treating me bad. He carries me so that he can give all his attention to her. So, like, as I'm going through, like, it's not the hardest moment because I went through it before. So, I mean, it's nothing to me, but, like, and I mean, like, multiple times. So, it's nothing for me to go through this. But it was a time when I felt like I actually needed him for once. And he left me out to dry. But anyways, that's enough about me. I'm just saying, like, a lot of feminines went through their own stuff while the masculines were worried about everybody else. And they had to go through it by themselves. When they dropped everything to be there for you, for the masculines. So, because you filled all these cups with all these people except for the cup that you should have been filling, which was your feminine's cup, she transformed. She realized that she didn't need anybody. She found her own strength. She or he, feminine energies, they found their own strength. They transformed. And look at this bird who has the brittle wings. They've been tore up. Their feathers, they have like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe like 13 feathers. But you know what feminines did? They still found a way to fly. They still found a way to fly forward. And because they flew forward, despite the pain, despite the hurt, despite the betrayal, despite all these things, and still stayed true to themselves, whereas Karmics were boo-hooing and crying for everything that they were going through. People in your lives, they're going through this and they're going through that, and they're expecting so much from you. They're expecting you to fix their problems, to give to them financially, to give to them emotionally. They're expecting so much from you. All the feminine wanted was a hug. Or maybe for you to just sit there and be in their presence. They didn't even need you to take on their burdens. But because they stayed true to themselves and they stayed divine, they built a tree. They started to grow a money tree. They started to plant all these seeds, and slowly all of it began to grow into something greater. So now they're not up at night stressing anymore about the bullshit that has happened to them. They're not, and mind you, alone. They were doing all of this alone. While masculines were throwing shade on them, being like, oh, I wish I had a life like you. I wish I could do nothing. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. Throwing shade, acting like they weren't doing anything. Making them feel some type of way, but then trying to be like, well, and then the masculine's head, they're like, well, my ex, she's strong. She would never do this. She would never do that. Well, you know why? It's because your ex would have put all her bullshit onto you, whereas the or your family or the people around you, whereas the feminine, she doesn't need anybody to be there for her. She doesn't need nobody's sympathy. She doesn't need anybody to act like they care. If you would rather run towards something else, the feminine was like, you know what, go ahead. And you know what they did? They let you go. They let you go and went towards their own prosperity and abundance. Went towards their own money beginning. While you kind of treated them like dirt. While you made it seem like, oh, you're up at night stressing about what? What are your issues? What do you have to stress about? What are your problems? I have real life problems. What problems do you have? Really, truly, what problems do you have? And she's just like, you know what? Whatever. Nothing. I don't have nothing to worry about. I don't have nothing to be sad about. I don't have nothing to feel no type of way about. Nothing. And you know what they did? They completed cycles with you. When you weren't there for them, they decided to focus on themselves, because then they had the mental clarity to know that if they don't have themselves, no one will. If they're not there for themselves, who else will be? They found the key to happiness, contentment, feeling great, filling their own cup. Because, you know, while you had this little cup to fill for them that you were supposed to fill, that you chose to fill everybody else's cup, they learned how to fill their own cup. To build their own river so that they could have an endless supply of creativity and everything that's meant for them to go in their cup. They started envisioning their future. They might have not known how they were going to make this creative thing happen. Right? But they knew at the end of the day that they wanted to give a wand that they didn't even have to you. So they started focusing on their skills, getting their money right. Getting their money right for you. Even after masculines did all this stuff for the feminines were still working hard for them. You know? Keeping secrets. Keeping secrets about knowing what you were really doing. Keeping to themselves that they knew that you were out here giving to everybody else. They knew that you were out here messing with this person and messing with that person. They knew that you was out here not wanting to work with them, but wanting to work with your ex. Or wanting to work with somebody else who you knew wasn't meant for you. They didn't need your truth. Because when they felt sad and sorrowful, it's because they knew what you were doing. They know that when they feel some type of way about anything, it's because, and they don't know why, it's because you're doing something. It's because they know that the masculine is doing something shady, and they can feel it in their soul. So while you put her in the position for people to sit and talk about her, you know, people are whispering behind her back. People are, you know, like, you became one of them. The masculines became some of these people who had all this stuff to say about the feminine. They began to be one of these people who was trying to dim her light. But you know what she did? She stood tall and shined no matter what. Shined regardless, because she knew that what was meant for her is meant for her. Even with all these swords in her back, even with all the swords that you have put in her back, all the swords that her family had put in her back, all the swords that random people had put in her back, old friends had put in her back, all these people who had done all this shit to her, with all these swords in her back, she still found a way to shine bright by herself and go towards the light. She realized that all her cups broke for a reason. And I'm going to stop there because, whew, y'all know me. I'll be getting passionate. So let's go ahead and figure out what's going on the outside. Actually, I'm going to pull... No, I'm not. I'm going to wait till later. Let's clarify the Son of Pentacles. Actually, shuffle. I thought I shuffled before, but I'm hearing shuffle twice on its side. Okay, let's clarify the Son of Pentacles, the Son of Cups in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, Father of Pentacles in reverse, Daughter of Cups, Judgment, Two of Wands in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Devil. Let's clarify all those. And thank you for clarifying the ones that you did. Okay, can I get two more cards? One more card. Oh, two more is what we get. We'll take both. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go back through. Y'all remember the cards that were above, or if not, I'm going to go ahead and explain them to you again. So with the Son of Pentacles, you're really trying to make your goals, your dreams, everything that is meant to be, you're trying to make that happen. You're trying to really fill this lake with your own water. You know, the lake that the that the divine feminine had been watering herself. Now you're ready to come and give to the lake too. And the reason why the masculines, emotions and stuff are going crazy and berserk is because they're ready for love. They're about to explode because everything that's on their mind needs to be said. Maybe not the dickhead shit, and maybe not the shit that's kind of like, oh, okay, well, ow. But I mean, like, the confession of love. The way that they feel towards this person, towards their one, towards their feminine. They're in their heads inside, feeling emotionally crazy because they need to speak about things that they've never spoke about. They're grappling so tightly to these cups because they know that once they drop from holding on to these cups, they're gonna have to put in some serious work. They know that they have messed up with their one, messed up with the person that is meant for them, all because they wanted to doubt it. Yep. And they're envisioning the perfect happy home with this honest, strong, loving, kind, loyal woman who they had fucked over. So now the masculines, they're not sure how they're going to make all this money stuff, come to be. But they're trying to listen to God. They're trying to listen to their intuition. They're trying to listen to the shit that feels like it's meant to be. They're trying really hard. While the feminines are feeling like this situation can't be the situation anymore. This person cannot be their one. Because how can somebody do all this shit to me? I stayed loyal. I stayed down. I rode for this person. I love this person. I did all this shit for this person to just leave me and give all their time to all these other people. So now, now the masculines, now since the feminines are like, this can't be my one, like this can't be the situation that I thought it was, now the masculines are trying to rise above the bullshit. Now the masculines are trying to choose the feminine. Now the masculines want to hold the feminine's hand as they fly above, like the feminine wasn't flying with like 13 wings left on her. 13 feathers, not wings. 13 feathers left on her from all the pain and trauma and bullshit and heartache and just all the shit that they went through by themselves. Now they want to go ahead and fly towards the feminine. Now they want to be like, all these naysayers and haters, they was haters and naysayers. And the feminine's like, yeah, I've been seeing that. That's why, I was with you when all those people left you when you didn't have anything. But hey, you left me out to dry when they came back to you and you was up. You showed me what was up when you was up. And inside they're feeling like they don't know what choice to make. They don't know which decision to make, but they're ready to commit to you. They're ready to commit everything to you. They're ready to stop the bullshit. I feel like they chose to let go of blockages. And now they're seeing, wow, with my feminine, I can really have anything that I want. I can do anything that I want to do. Like my feminine isn't seeing like me as their one anymore, and that is understandable because I fucked her over. Like I did her dirty. But I'm seeing that anything is possible. And what I see right here is a ring. So I feel like some of them want to propose. Some of them want to give you a promise ring. Some of them want to give you a castle. They want to give you their love. They want to go party with you. They want to give and have everything that they have tried to fit all these extra people into. Shit that was meant for you. They now want to give it all to you. And now they're getting out of negative thoughts because they chose to let go of blockages and finally see the importance of you. But they feel trapped. They feel trapped by how important you are to them. They feel trapped. Let's see. They feel trapped by a karmic. They feel trapped by this person that they gave all this time and energy to when they should have been giving it to you. They see that when they're with this person who is their karmic, that they don't go towards anything. They don't want to do anything. This person doesn't have the best interest for them. This person has nothing to give to them, but maybe like bullshit and maybe a little bit of money. All that has ever come of this situation is heartbreak. This person acts like they're so holy and so creative and so this, but they don't have nothing to show for it. I left my feminine, who is actually doing things for somebody who's been talking about the same shit for years, talking about doing this and doing that and never putting in anything towards it. I mean, I was even giving money to Shorty. I was helping Shorty out to make her dreams happen. And she don't even got no dreams. Or she got dreams that she ain't following. Because, I mean, everybody has dreams and goals and shit that's meant for them. But they weren't actually going towards it. They just wanted the money from them. Or they were giving them money, you know, them money, all the stuff that they should have been giving the feminine. While the feminine was struggling to make her crafts come together and struggling to make all the shit that she wanted to happen. While she was doing all that, he was giving his money, his time, his love to another shorty, to a karmic. Or if your masculine isn't in a karmic situation anymore, he's just looking at how he did all this when he should have been seeing how important you were to him. But now he's moving away from it. And trying to balance and find justice to move away from this fucked up situation. Like from what seems like, oh, these great 8 cups. But in all reality, like, the cups are the only thing that's on this island, and they're not even real gold. They're plated. It's silver with gold paint on it. So now they realize that they had left somebody who had actual gold cups with real gems, diamonds, and all that stuff. While this karmic, or their family, or anybody who was saying all this negative shit was trying to say that the feminine, their cup was fake. In all reality, they ran towards people whose cup was actually fake. Instead of somebody who had a divine cup and people was just trying to keep them away from it because they wanted their money. They wanted shit from them and knew that if the feminine was still there, she would make them see what was really going on. You know, he realizes that he couldn't get into his spirituality. He couldn't get into what was meant for him because he was too busy on an island fucking with silver with freaking fake cups that had gold painted on it. And now he's moving out of necessity rather than want, because, oh shit, he dropped one of the cups and it got a scratch on it. He was like, wow, this ain't real gold. There's silver under here. It's like, yeah, the feminine was trying to tell you that. But, I mean, hey, you didn't want to believe her though, right? You wanted to keep giving to those who seemed like they had the right cup when the feminine had sniffed them out months, years, lifetimes ago. Because the feminine has known this same karmic for lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So while the masculine's thinking, oh, the feminine's just hating, it's like, no, nigga, I know this bitch heart for real. I've been through this situation over and over and over and over and over again. There's something within me that's letting me know this bitch is shady. This nigga is shady. This person is not who they say that they are. But you don't want to believe me. And now, God snatched away his creativity. God snatched away that cup. Now he has to focus on loving himself. All because he was sending out a bunch of wild ass shots and sending out anything to anybody while carrying the person who had always been there for him. Now his creativity's fucked up. All because he was trying to evade the consequences of him sitting here and watching all of this shit happen. Watching himself do all this shit to this person that he's meant to be with. Now the feminine's unrecognizable. Now when the feminine comes towards him, she's not even who she used to be. For some of the feminines, she's stronger. But for some of them, now they're shy. Now they're introverted. Now they're quiet. Now they're hurt. Because while you thought they were blind to all this, they knew that all this shit was happening and that you were lying. That you weren't telling the truth to them. You know, this person might be blind. This person might not be able to see things, but you see this what is that ball that psychics use? That ball that they put their hand over, and then the magic ball. I don't freaking know. It's the magic ball where they in movies when they look into the ball and all the answers are there. You think that she can't see anything, but she has the ball that tells her the truth of everything. She doesn't need to see shit because she knows it. And now she don't want to accept your cup. She doesn't give a fuck if your cup is the divine cup, the cup that is meant for her. She does not care because she don't want it. Because you told on yourself. You betrayed your own secrets. And now you're getting out of it. And no. Pretty much, they don't want your cup because while they were sitting by themselves, surrounded by flames, everybody hurting them, everybody fucking them over, everybody talking shit about them, everybody doing all this bullshit to them, while all that shit was happening and they had to do this shit by themselves, now feminines are cutting the string and getting the fuck away from this shit because they were sitting in these flames. One, at first for you, but now it became they were in the flames just trying to live, just trying to be the best them. And they avoided a tower moment because they've done right by the people around them, because they stayed true to themselves, and now somebody new is coming towards them. Either the masculine coming as new energy or literally somebody new. Because they're like, I'm not about to sit here and wait for nobody. Whoever comes and does me right, I'll accept it. I'll accept it. And, you know, like, I don't need balance from anybody else but me. I've learned from my masculine not being there for me that I can balance anything. I don't need anybody else. And now the feminines are being greedy. If you go to your feminine, try to ask her for shit, she's going to tell you, fuck no. Go ask your bitch. Fuck no. Go hit up these people who were all there for you when shit was right though, right? Because oh shit. Cause now, you know, you looking around and seeing, damn, the only person who was really there for me was my feminine. Cause God had to humble you because God gave you the blessings because, you know, the feminine had helped you and have been there for you and helped grow your confidence and help grow your inner love. But what you do once you got the prosperity, you left her in the dirt. You left her out to dry by herself. You left her in the flames by herself. And now she's finding the strength to be herself. While you're trying to get to your money and you're seeing all this, she's starting a new journey because she's like, I will no longer be a fool for you. I will no longer be an idiot. I will no longer be waiting for the truth because I know that you'll never be truthful with me. I know I've been knew that you was fucking with this girl still. I've been knew that you was doing all this stuff, but I was waiting for you to tell me the truth. But now I don't even need the truth. I don't even need the truth because I know why your money's not right. And it's because you've been giving your cup to everybody. So don't come over here trying to give me your sloppy seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths, sixths goddamn cup. Because now you realize none of these shorties had you like I did. No thanks. She's like, I'd rather stand alone by myself than accept this cup that you've given out to everybody and they grandmama. And now the feminines are ready to salvage what they have left and move forward. Because even if nobody's seen it but them, they've been working hard and letting go of their past and letting go of any hurt that a third-party situation brought to them, any hurt that the masculine had brought to them. They're focused on their money, not these fucked up love situations that had a bad, a horrible stability from the beginning. I'm ready to pick the fruit of my labor and freaking really put in the work. And feminines are now resting before they really go in. I'm going to pull out another deck, but I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know. I'm having $5 personal readings if you guys are interested. $5 readings will get you a personal reading in the teens. A $10 reading will get you a reading in the 20s, like 20-minute time frame, and a $25 will get you a 30-minute video. There's an Etsy link below. And also, donations are very much appreciated right now. You know, your girl is going through hard times, and I'm really just trying to focus on my money just like these feminines are. So, if you guys could donate or help in any way, I would highly appreciate. I would highly, highly appreciate. There's also donations below if you guys are like, these free readings that you do are enough for me. But I want to donate because I feel you. I resonate with you. I feel your sincerity. And I really hope that some of you guys do because, you know, all I really want to do is help people because I understand how hard it is to go through things by yourself. Because, I mean, everything that I just said is everything that I've went through. And that's why I try to let y'all know, like, I'm here with you. Like, I get it. When I stop posting this, because we all going through it, honey. Like, I'm going through it too. I can't post no video for me to be giving bad advice because I'm feeling some type of way. So, like, you know, I really appreciate anybody who does go out of their way to help me out. I'm trying to raise money so I can pay my $600 rent that was due yesterday. But, you know, I'm having faith that God's going to help me get this money that I need. But right now, there's financial flow going on with feminines and maybe masculines. But I'm not sure. Masculines gotta commit to the feminine before any financial flow comes to them, because the feminine's the money maker. She's the one who's going to be able to put everything that you want and tell you how to make that happen. Not saying that the masculines can't do without the feminine. I'm not saying that. Because the masculines are very much able themselves to do whatever they want to do because they're divine also. But I'm saying it's going to take a little bit more time. It's not going to be the same way. You're going to have trials. You're going to have tribulations. You're going to have less heartbreak and BS if you choose to go the direction of the way that God wants you to go. But there's financial flow coming. If some of you guys who are really into music make music, also when I see make music, for those of you guys who don't like music, you can be listening to music. You can listen to beats. If you can't sing, shoot, still make music. Poems, anything. Music is art. So when I say make music, I mean make art if you're not into music. I mean make anything that makes you feel like dancing. You know when you get like a good meal and you start dancing, like you like, whoop, whoop, yes, finally, you got me some food. I'm hype. Yeah, I'm talking about shit that makes you move when you do it. Go towards that shit. Because it's going to help you awaken your true self. Because some feminines, I know y'all are like really going through it because of all this shit that has happened to you. And you guys feel like you guys might have lost yourselves a little bit. You guys are also getting into your intuition, feminines. But I'm going to let you guys go. I'm sending out so much love and light to you guys. So much blessings, prosperity, success, abundance. I think I said that twice. But who doesn't want abundance twice? I'm sending you guys the confidence. I'm sending masculines the confidence to go towards the feminines, because I feel like this is a masculine video, but it's because masculines need to hear how the feminines really feel. So I love you guys. Mwah!